Good morning, you beautiful soul. I want to welcome you to our continuation of the Summer Satsang series, and it's coming to a close, at least the summer portion. We're going to continue these Satsangs into the fall season, and I just want to welcome you and lovingly invite you to just unwind and relax this morning to continue that calm from sleep. Now, I just want to announce that our third Community Through Unity event is going on today at Green Lake Park over on the Eastern Playfield. So if you're in Seattle, come on by at 1 o'clock. We're going to start our yoga session. I lead the meditation at 2. Now, today we're really just going to focus on gratitude. It's a powerful practice, and ultimately, it's the quickest pathway to liberation and peace. This is purely because when you're grateful for everything and you see all of life as grace, it's transcending. So again, I lovingly invite you to the space of the heart. With a nice deep breath, we're just going to exhale a simple sigh of relief. And 2 more times to get going here. And last one here. With each tap of the bell, we'll let out a powerful Om chant as we resonate and vibrate our body this morning. As we allow the body to relax and settle our emotions and turn the mind down and dial it back into silence, we again chant out that powerful Om to still the being. As our attention fades into the emptiness within, we affix our attention to this final Om. And as the bell fades, we allow all phenomena observed internally and externally to drop away into the quiet and vast space within us. And it's in this state of observation, of stillness, of calm, that we observe all of life's happenings outside of us, within us, effortlessly. This beautiful and powerful gift of consciousness to perceive, to experience. It's here we tap into that inner divinity, our eternal nature, our timeless nature, and recognize that what we know currently about life is but a few specks of sand along an infinite beach. Yet each moment, each slice of now is an opportunity to recognize the splendor and the love and the pure awesomeness of being alive. To wake up to simply be grateful to be here for so many of our brothers and sisters received the call to come home, that each slice of now is an opportunity to recognize these deeper truths of ourselves, of life, of others, and that we all share this wild ride called the human experience. Gratitude, thankfulness, praise, the simplest yet most powerful tool of spirituality, if you choose that word. But in truth, it is the leading virtue of our lives that give us the most power and strength, for we come to recognize all is grace. When we utilize each moment for our liberation, for our evolvement, for our growth, we transform any suffering into power. We transform any mistake into improvement. We liberate ourselves of the old ways holding us back and unfold into the beauty of an evolved self and being. Gratitude is that simplest tool to pivot all energies in this world, to recognize that every moment is a lesson in disguise. Yet when we shift our affection and our attention towards this perspective, the subtleties transform into blaring neon lights, pointing us along the way of our own growth, our own healing, and the upliftment of ourselves and others. It's here I lovingly invite you into this realm of the heart to simply melt away all tensions, if any remain, and pour out any cup of negativity, bitterness, doubt, fear, to simply remain emptied, so your own love and humility and compassion can fill up that cup of the waters that speak our truest truths. Take a loving deep breath, filling up your lungs as much as you can with air, and simply hold them. Allow your attention to not focus on the lungs and air and breath themselves, but to shift back, sink deeper into yourself, and observe silently. And allow the warmth to fill your being. For it's here in these calm states our inner light can shine forth effortlessly, in truth, as it always does. When we turn down our own internal feedback by focusing on the truth within us, the silent witness, we can be grateful to know that any tension perceived within us is given life from us. In this time of transformation, there's no more important tool than to simply be grateful for everything you have. At any moment, it can be gone. But we must not see any loss, any transition, any quote unquote failure, or even the successes go to our heads and break our hearts. For they all yield new opportunities of growth. Like the insects and the reptiles shed their skin, so we too shed that which doesn't serve us, to awaken and unfold and grow and expand into a new realm of existence, of consciousness. For it's here we come back to that point that everything is grace. What happens when you shift this perspective in real time activity of tension and conflict and pain? Well, in truth, you escape and liberate yourself from your suffering. For each moment, you remind yourself of the truth within you, the truth in others, that we're all on this wild ride together in this great mystery we call life, experiencing. It's here when you can pivot any tension and tumultuous situation into one of opportunity, inclusiveness, and healing. Taking another loving and deep breath, filling yourself up with white light, holding your lungs filled with this air, prana, chi, and vital forces of the universe as long as you can as they fill up each and every cell with abundance. And as these cells transform and vibrate to higher frequencies, you exhale any and all tensions, thoughts, emotions, and sensations that no longer serve you. And it's this cycle of creation and destruction, birth and death, that we recognize as above, so below applies to so many various levels of our existence. When looking in our bodies themselves, we can see that this duality of birth and death is natural, yet when a single cell refuses to die, it grows. We call these cells cancerous, and how that one single cell can kill the whole, one out of trillions. So too we must recognize that all old mental and emotional patterns, physical reactions and cycles of habit, those destroy the soul of our being when we don't align with truth. You are the loving light. You are the peace and calm. You are the happiness and perfection. You have always been this way because we are spiritual beings living out a human experience. Eternal in nature as the eternal fire that sparked our consciousness. And the pathway to this greatest truth is through the humility, through the praise of this beautiful gift of life. Nothing is more simple, nothing is more powerful than to embrace the now. For all it takes is a split moment, a second, in truth, a fraction of a second, to come home, And when we are capable of doing such in this living embodiment, with this physical body still intact and living, we liberate ourselves from all suffering and pain. We simply strap on and enjoy the ride, not judging, not expecting, not assuming, simply being. Take a loving and deep breath, again filling yourself up with that beautiful white light. And know that these deep breaths, focusing on drawing in chi, prana, energy, it's like fanning a flame. And as your cells fill up with more and more light, they vibrate and resonate even higher. And like any atom in a quick state, it shines. And you yourself can shine forth as the beautiful star you are. And as you exhale again, let out all that doesn't serve you. Take your third loving and deep breath, filling yourself up with that light here. And in your mind's eye, see yourself illumined, shining like a bright star, radiant in any color you choose. And keeping that vision within you, know that each and every breath you become brighter and brighter as you fill yourself up with more light, love, and vitality. You are life itself, and it is always projecting us upon the path to recognize this greatest truth. You truly are a beautiful soul because we are each cells of the loving, powerful, and all-inclusive One. In history, it's been known as the eternal fire. In our life, we can call it the source. Our entire universe stems from this powerful and immaculate primordial energy. And recognize you are a cell within that whole. This powerful path of gratitude will allow you to come fully into the recognition of these truths. The more you let go, the more you receive. The more you let go, the more you grow. And in truth, the more you let go, you realize you've always been what you've been searching for. You just had to drop away all that wasn't original to you. This is the power of gratitude and humility. For when we recognize we know nothing, the search truly begins. And as we are the perceivers of our life, we are our own teacher and student, researcher and subject of research, For you are born seemingly in this realm of me, myself, and I, and it is up to you to heal, awaken, and liberate yourself. Gratitude keeps the ego and negativity at bay, for it humbles it and silences it with the truth. It pivots the chaos of others into transformation and healing for all parties included. And it allows you to act lovingly and compassionately towards yourself and all around you. With the next tap of the bell, allow yourself to take a loving and long, deep inhalation, filling yourself up with light. And exhale that powerful as we remain in these waters of grace, gratitude, and love. Namaste. And I am grateful for you joining me in this moment. And that concludes our guided meditation portion of the satsang, our last satsang of August. Crazy. Now, in truth, I just want to say thank you all for joining me. Q&A is going to be cut short today because I have Community Through Unity and I got to get some stuff ready. But I really just want to say thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, and really carry out your grace and gratitude throughout the day, because there's nothing more important than this practice, because it really does calm any storm, put out any fire, and just allows you to really live on a new wavelength. And it's incredibly needed for this time of transformation. There's a lot of chaos going around for those that aren't even awakened to these types of deeper inner lookings. And you can be that power and inspiration to help uplift them. Because the more you, I guess you could say, brighten your shine, the more those around you will start to observe and notice. And regardless if they see you as that beacon of light or you reflect as a mirror, all of those projections they put out into the world back onto themselves, everything is necessary during today's times. You're a beautiful soul. I love you so much. And may the fruit of knowledge offer you a seed. Within that seed, may your love, will, and nourish. May your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. If you're in Seattle, come through. 1 o'clock, Green Lake Park, East Playfield. See you there. Peace.